If you've been watching us for a while, you probably know that we love doing update videos around January each year. We don't always get all of them for each kid, but I really try because I love these videos. I think they're so sweet. They're such a nice memory. So we have Bailey here today.
Hi.
For an update video. I made up a list of questions to ask Bailey and the other kids, and I'm going to share the list with you in case you would like to fill it out for yourself or for your kids or for anybody. And I'll leave a link in the description of this video so that you can get your own printable download. And then you can answer the same questions each year, and it makes a really fun little memory of your personal growth. So I'm excited to ask these questions today. What is your favorite TV show right now?
Wednesday. Well, it's really good. It's all the things I like. It's a mystery. It's really funny. And I also love fantasy. I really love that show.
What is your favorite movie?
Probably Forrest Gump or Enola Holmes 2.
What is your favorite book?
I love the Keeper Velocity series. I'm also rereading the Lunar Chronicles right now, and I really like those books. I love the Percy Jackson series, and
I love this answer for what is Bailey's favorite book. 20 books.
Well, my favorite book in the Keeper Velocity series is Never Seen. And then my favorite book in the Lunar Chronicles is Crest. My favorite book in Percy Jackson.
I was even okay with the series answer. Like, answer a billion series. I just like it for you. Like, it's so you. What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of styrofoam.
Anything else?
No, mostly just styrofoam.
What would be a situation where you'd be like scared of styrofoam? Like, would it have to be like a giant monster? Like what, you know what I mean?
If
like
it's just there.
Just there. How much? Like a small amount?
All of it.
Any and all encounters with styrofoam?
No styrofoam.
And this is very true.
Like seriously, I would, like why don't you just use bubble wrap?
It's fair.
Or like paper. You know those like layers of like paper?
Yes.
That is also composable.
Decomposable? Or composable?
I don't know. But paper is.
Yes.
It will decompose. Styrofoam cannot.
Maybe it's compostable. I think were you mixing
I don't know. I don't know words.
Yeah, you know lots of words.
I know words.
I'm stuck on it too. I'm like, I know all of those words. What do you want to be when you grow up?
An author and an actor. And I'd also love to be a Starbucks barista.
Yes.
Because I want to learn how to make all the drinks.
I think you could meet all of those goals like even this year if you wanted. Well, I don't know what the Starbucks rule is. They might be 16 or 18. I don't know what their rule is. You could definitely learn the drinks now.
Yes.
What are your hobbies?
Puzzles, reading, writing, listening to music, singing in the shower.
And out of the shower.
And out of the shower. And learning languages.
Yeah, you love learning languages. How many languages have you started learning?
French and ASL, besides English, Spanish, Gaelic, Ukrainian, Japanese. I really want to learn like Greek and Korean and Irish. I really want to learn those languages, but I don't know them well. I started learning Hawaiian and Navajo, which I think are really important to learn because they're both endangered languages. I haven't gotten very far with that because they're really hard.
Bailey is our polyglot.
Isn't that a language that some people said would like become the one language?
Esperanto.
Esperanto. I kind of want to start learning that just in case.
Esperanto. You know, people have made movies entirely in Esperanto.
Then I need to learn it.
Or it might be movie. It might have been a single one. William Shatner was in it. And William Shatner had like a whole passion project of like making Esperanto a thing. So
I don't know.
Funny time in history.
I feel like if that's gonna happen, you know, just in case.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it was something like people wanted to make happen like 30 years ago and it never happened.
I know, it's ridiculous, but I should probably learn it just in case.
Probably.
Like, what if aliens came and that's what they saw? Just kidding.
They saw William Shatner's movie and they were like, this is what the Earth is like.
This is Earth.
What is your favorite musical?
Yes, that's hard. Hamilton, Matilda, and Into the Woods.
That is my exact list with the addition of like tying Into the Woods with maybe last 5 years.
Last 5 years. I haven't seen that, but I love the music.
I mean, Hamilton is so brilliant.
It's so good, like every single element of it. It's like so much foreshadowing throughout the whole. I'm sorry, I'm really nerding out here.
Understandably, Hamilton deserves all the nerding out in the world.
It's so good.
Can you imagine how much Teddy is going to love it? Teddy goes to sleep to Hamilton every night, and last night I was changing his diaper and I got him out and he was just kind of being quiet, and then a music note happened and he knew it was gonna happen and he was like, bah, like right at the same time. It was so funny.
When was that?
It was like right at the end of the first song, so I don't know what it was, but it was like leading in the second, and I was like, Teddy. Like it's kind of like if you go boom, like he did that was the end of the song.
Bah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a very advanced lyric or anything. He was definitely like bah, but it was timed out, and it was so funny.
I heard him sing along to da 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 yeah.
What is one thing that you love about yourself?
Well, there are many things.
I figured there would be. You can list as many things as you want to list.
I just can't decide.
It's too many, really.
It's too many. It's too many. I can't narrow it.
Okay, at least say one. Just what's the first thing that came to mind?
Cheese.
Cheese, like you produce your own cheese? 'Cause that wouldn't. Let's do over.
I eat cheese.
You like your cheese habits?
My stomach really enjoys that my brain enjoys cheese.
Okay.
So cheese.
Do you have anything else about yourself that you would say you like, or is it mostly just that desire for cheese?
Also pickles. Disneyland pickles. My weird random interests.
That's very cool.
And my talent for saying weird random things.
All right, I like it. So your quirkiness.
My quirkiness.
If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
Probably want to go to Disneyland.
Disneyland tickets?
And buy all the pickles there.
Just take away pickle joy from everybody else at Disneyland for the day?
Yeah. But I would pay for the pickles. So I would probably tip them like multiple.
So Disneyland would feel good, you would feel good. Everybody else who came there for the pickles that day would be a little sad.
But I came for the pickles more.
Bailey came harder because she had that $1 million to spend. Speaking of pickles, next question is, what is your favorite food?
Ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor then?
I like mint chip. I've always liked mint chip. It's classic. Caramel, salted caramel, and then I also really like pistachio. I like pistachio flavored things.
What are your goals for this year?
My goals for this year is to write a book.
You're gonna do it. This is your year.
Be a main character in a musical.
Yes, be a main character in a musical, that'd be amazing.
And be in a movie or a TV show. But
yeah, do it.
Like even as an extra, like I'd love to be in them. I also want to pass my ASL2 class.
Yeah, you got an A in your first college course.
Yay!
So Bailey was in ASL, and it's a dual enrollment through high school and college, and it's an in-person course, and you got an A in it.
I did. It was really cool. I was very surprised.
Speaking of that, do you want to update about like high school or anything else? You can say no.
Have we not said anything?
We have not said anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So.
And people ask, and I was like, well, Bailey said before she went to high school that she didn't want to make any public statement about her school experience, and we were like, okay, we're gonna respect that. And I feel like it's caused a lot of like questioning, and like people are making up like drama, but there's no drama. And Bailey thrives on being a mystery. So if you want to talk about it, you can, but you also don't have to.
Yeah, okay. So basically, I tried school. I tried it, and I liked homeschooling better. So I switched back. Okay, so I was only there for a month and a half, but I feel like I wasn't challenged enough, and I was just having trouble with it because I like to be challenged, and I like having like sort of new things that I like to learn about, you know?
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, it was all stuff I'd already learned.
So like she was going and she wasn't feeling like she was getting much done, and then felt like she couldn't do as many outside like extracurricular activities or things like that.
The food was good though.
The food was good. The food program is so great. We're in California and they have free meals for all children. I think it's K through 12 this year. It's kind of a new initiative, and it was so brilliant and really appreciated, and especially by Bailey.
Yeah, I loved the corn dogs. That was my favorite.
Bailey went into English and she read all of the books in like the first week, and she wanted to read a lot more books.
Yes, and I didn't like the books they gave me.
And she did go and she talked to the counselor, and I was really proud of her. She handled it really well. She loved all of her teachers. I overall was like super impressed with the administration, and like we don't want to say anything like negative about the high school, because it was overall like,
It was a great high school.
yeah, but Bailey's used to learning at a different pace, and she asked if she could go to higher levels, and they couldn't do it because that's not how school operates. At home, she's able to learn at her pace. Bailey made a lot of great friends, and that's been very cool because they can still come over anytime, so that's been nice.
Yeah.
She still gets to see kids from her school because she's still taking classes with them. They're just at the college level. So one thing I've seen as a homeschool teacher through all of this is I realized that all of the classes that Bailey's been in the past were with people who had also signed up for those classes. So they were all pretty much really excited to be there. And this was her first time in a situation where not everybody was like pumped and like super excited about the learning material. And I think
I was the Hermione Granger of the class.
yeah, she now has more time to do musical theater, which one of the reasons she went to the high school in the first place was because she wanted to be a part of the musical theater program. And they didn't even have any shows, and since then she's been a part of 2 shows, and it's just freed her up to do more things and to pursue her personal interests more, to pursue like social stuff and friendships more. So that's why home's been better. I've been holding back on all of this because I wanted Bailey to be able to tell her own story. That's always really
Yeah, I
important.
probably should have talked about this sooner. But
it doesn't matter. You don't have to feel any pressure to talk about anything ever, and we will support you in that. It was just I was practicing holding my tongue because I had a lot I wanted to talk about, but I also really respect whatever you want to do as you are like having these crossroads in life where you're growing up. That's all new to us too, because you're our oldest kid. You're our first teenager, our first high schooler. We're trying our best to be aware of the boundaries that you would want to have in place as you're growing up. So I don't know, I love you. You're doing a great job.
I do want to go to college though.
Yeah, no, I hope you do. I actually think Bailey should be in college right now. Like, so for the most part, we're going to be pursuing sort of college level stuff. I have to figure out how to dual enroll her in many classes, because I think that's probably what you're going to be doing, is going on college campuses more in the summer and next year.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a big subject. What is your favorite color?
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
I like blue and pink.
What color blue?
Like when you're driving by the ocean and the sky's really pale blue, and then there's the sun is making it all orange, and then the sea is like silvery blue. That color.
The silvery blue of the sea, or the sky being merging with the orange?
Silvery blue. Like ice blue.
Ice blue, that's a good name for it.
Yeah.
What kind of pink?
Like what I'm wearing right now.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Well, I really don't like styrofoam. Loud chewing noises.
Oh, you get that from your aunts and your dad's side of the family, I think.
Wait, you like loud chewing noises?
I don't hear that. It doesn't bother me. I don't notice it. But when you do your 23andMe, it will actually say like are you more or less likely to do that? And mine says it's not likely, and yours we should check and see if it says that you're likely to
Oh, I
have
most
that.
definitely do not like that. I also don't like it when you press a marker down really hard and go like. I have a lot of younger siblings, and I know that noise.
So for you, it's almost like noises.
Noises, yeah, mostly noises. It used to be needles for a really long time.
That was more of a biggest fear, though. I don't know if you
Yeah.
call that a pet peeve. Bailey overcame her fear of getting shots, and I'm so proud of her for that. That was huge, and she's needed to. Like, she gets so many shots now.
My pet peeve is when they stick the needle all the way to the thing, you know.
That sounds like everybody's pet peeve. That does, nobody appreciates sticking the needle all the way to anything.
No, all the way, like when there's you know the plastic part.
Oh, so like
When
you
they
can
stick
feel
it
the
all
edge
the
of the
way-
needle like touching you because they've gone all the way in with it.
Yes, they do that with my allergy injections.
And that would be like probably with an EpiPen too. I bet you have to. We've never had to use the EpiPen.
So bad. I also don't like it when they stick it in the muscle. Like this part, I'm okay with. This part really hurts.
I'm just so proud of you, like hearing you talk about this here. The fact that Bailey can like say different kinds of like ways of getting shots is a huge thing for her. Like she used to, if I was talking about the possibility of getting a shot with a doctor on a Zoom call, she would be like in another room hiding. Like she would not want any part of that.
That's me.
So the fact that you've grown so much, and it was a lot of work for her. So I'm really proud of you for
I
that.
also remember hiding in the bathroom for like 30 minutes.
That was
trying
very
to
awkward.
not get
We went to the pediatrician and she was supposed to get shots, and
I used the restroom.
she ran to the bathroom. She was like, you were old, you were like 12. And locked herself in the bathroom and wouldn't come out. And like little children were all at the
Same age,
pediatrician.
I broke down in the CVS while they were trying to give me a flu shot.
Yeah, so Bailey, the fact, like she had so much like personal growth. I don't know what you call that. I guess overcoming. She overcame
Character
so
development.
much. Character development. She overcame so much, and with needing to get allergy shots and other like shot related things, and I just think it's so great that you've been able to overcome that, because that was huge. I thought she was gonna be afraid of getting shots forever. Do you have any more pet peeves?
Yes, main characters with no personality.
Very true. Bailey rants about them a lot.
I do.
Do you have any examples?
Harry Potter.
Okay.
I just feel like there's a lot of books where main characters don't have personalities. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. But it's really annoying because like if we have to hear your thoughts the whole time, just at least make them interesting.
What is your favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject, do the arts count?
Yeah.
Then the arts. I love drawing like characters, and then I also love musical theater. I also really like language arts, which I include all languages inside language arts. So like, especially I love learning French. I've been learning French since I was 12, around the same time as the needle stuff.
Where would you like to travel to?
France. I definitely want to go back to France, especially since I'll probably be able to catch on to some of what they're saying this time. And I'm not gluten-free anymore, so I can eat things.
Get those croissants.
I want all the croissants and all the crepes. Last time I went, I was really grateful for this, but I could only eat the savory crepes because they were made with a certain kind of like flour. Buckwheat flour, and so I could eat it. And I was really grateful for that, but I never got to try any of the sweet crepes. And I love sweet crepes so much. And if I did, it was inside a buckwheat crepe. As you can imagine, it's very different. It's like you've got the savory stuff, then you've got the sweet stuff, and you're like, what?
Well, the buckwheat has like this really nice, like almost soured, like a fermented taste to
that's
it.
why I always had the lemon stuff, like lemon and honey inside of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's such a good crepe if you've never had it, but
I know, it's amazing. Savory crepes are so good.
so good. But They're not sweet crepes. That's
They're not
for sure.
sweet crepes.
We pronounce crepes, and it's a kind of an embarrassing Americanization of crepe, which I know is the correct term.
But
And
I feel like it would sound like something else.
it almost sounds like a different American word. I'm just so uncomfortable saying it because of that. So I know that it's correct, and I like to push myself out of the comfort zone of being like, well, that's not what I'm comfortable with. But because it almost turns into a different word, that's where I'm like, I say great. I know the million people are going to be correcting us and being like, please don't say it like that. So I'm really, really sorry. And it's
We all
a personal
apologize,
issue.
Yes.
Like, it's a personal, I know it's a problem that I have.
We pronounce it like grapes.
Yeah, grapes. It's not correct. What is one thing that you do really well?
Loudness. I'm very good at being loud.
This is true.
I'm really good at singing really loudly and screaming really loudly.
So you could say projection.
Projection.
What is your favorite song?
Well,
Is that a scary question?
yeah, because
Okay.
there are so many.
This is like the hardest question in Bailey's life. She's like, you want me to narrow down music?
I love that song she plays on the cello
Who's
in
she?
Wednesday.
Painted Black.
Yeah, but the cello version.
Any other songs you want to add to the list?
I love all the songs in the Heights, especially the Benny and Nina songs. And I also love all the Hamilton songs.
What is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a manatee. I love the manatee since I was really little. Actually, I forgot. My favorite animal is Rue.
Oh, Rue.
Rue, you're my
she's
favorite
listening.
You're my favorite animal.
This little puppy. Is this your favorite animal?
Yes, this is my favorite animal.
Little Rue.
And my bunny.
Rue's not on the couch. She is standing. This is how tall she is, and she's on our laps. Well, her front feet are up. Her front paws. Her front paws are up. Her back feet are just standing on the ground. Do you have a favorite place?
Disneyland. I just love walking around Disneyland, just smelling the ice cream and eating pickles.
Do you have a favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is definitely Christmas. I love Christmas.
Do you have a favorite quote?
Well, I love with great power comes great need to take a nap. That's a classic.
What's
Percy
that from?
Jackson.
Bailey, that is your January 2023 update.
That's fun.
Do you have anything you would want to add, or a message to your future self or past self or anything like that?
Hi, future self. Please don't procrastinate as much as I do right now. Memorize all the Starbucks recipes.
Even the ones that are off the menu.
Even the ones that are off the menu.
Why are you so aggressive to your future self?
Because I need the message to get through.
You're so very intense. Is that how your inner monologue is?
It was a dark and stormy night.
This is how Bailey thinks.
It was a dark and stormy night. Just recite the Jabberwocky. 'Twas brillig in the slithy toves, did Jack Iron gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the murmurats outgrabe.
I should have asked what your favorite poem was.
I memorized it.
I'm surprised that The Raven hasn't become more of your favorite poem.
It's a good poem, but it's not my favorite. But my favorite's still the Jabberwocky because it makes no sense, and I really appreciate that. It's like, it makes no sense, but you still understand it.
That's pretty brilliant, huh?
It's pretty good. I actually know what all the words mean, so just ask me a question. I'll probably be able to answer it.
Okay, so if anybody has any questions at all about the Jabberwocky, Bailey is ready with answers.
Yes, probably.
Do you want to throw out your favorite word fact about it?
Wabe, which is like when the fog settles among the trees.
All right, well, thank you so much, Bailey. This was a lovely check-in and update video. I don't know, I just love you so much. Here's to an amazing 2023.
Yay!